Hi, welcome to Cardio Fit. My name is Jennifer Menzer.
I'm Emily.
And we are going to take you through a really fun pillowcase workout. We like to keep it fresh and new and creative, keep you on your toes, keep you coming back for more. So, press pause, head over to your linen closet, and all you need is one ordinary pillowcase. And we're going to take it through a dynamic cardiovascular, heart pumping, strengthening workout. I know I'm excited.
I am too.
Okay, so hopefully you're back. You've grabbed your pillowcase, you've grabbed some water, and then we're gonna start out with our dynamic warm-up. So let's open up the pillowcase, and then we're going to fold it once, and then twice. Hold it at the longest length, feet about hip distance apart, tailbone just gently tucked a little bit or dropped under, and then bring the arms up to the ceiling. Stay here for a deep breath in, root down into the heels. On the exhale, let's come over to the left side. Stay here for the inhale breath. Exhale, come back up center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale over to your right. Stay for the inhale breath. Exhale, bring it up. Let's do that one more time. Inhale here. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, bring it up. And opposite side. Inhale, rise up. And let's take a full swan dive forward all the way down to our knees. Let the head hang heavy, knees are soft, and then see if you can wiggle all 10 toes. So here you're hopefully feeling a little bit of a stretch in the hamstrings. You can walk your feet out like Emily's doing, lifting heels, bending knees, do whatever feels good. Maybe you take your pillowcase and then swing side to side, noticing that when you swing over to the left, you feel it in the left buttocks, and when you're over to the right, you feel it more in the right buttocks and hamstring. Come back to center, and then slowly rise it up. Take the pillowcase and bring it behind us. And then, depending on how much your shoulders are already open will determine how much slack you need. My shoulders are pretty open, so I can keep my hands relatively close to one another. For those of us who are not, you sit in a desk all day, you raise children, so you're always picking them up. Your shoulders may be tight. This is a great way to open them. So take it maybe at the longest length, and then from here, feet hip distance apart, and then we're going to bow over once again, bringing the arms up and overhead at the same time to really open up the shoulders. Check in here. If it feels like you can walk your hands in and still get your shoulder blades back and down, you can walk it in easier. If it feels better here, stay here. All we're trying to do is elicit a stretch. Let's take one more inhale breath here, and then slowly rise up one vertebrae at a time. Bring the pillowcase in front once again, fold it in half lengthwise, and then from here, reach forward as you round the spine and drop the chin. So you're looking towards your belly, so we're really stretching out the back and the chest. Stay here for the inhale breath. Bring the arms up to the ceiling, and then Emily, we're gonna get into triceps a little bit. So from here, we're just going to bring both of our hands toward the back wall behind us, kind of hinging over, and then see if you can get a bend in your left elbow so that you feel the stretch in your tricep right over here between elbow and shoulder. So if you're feeling it, good. If not, see if you can get that bend. There's the shake we're looking for, good. Let's switch it up, bring it back up to the ceiling, and then other side. Know that if the triceps are tight, long on your pillowcase, and you can get just as much tension here by pulling down in this left hand. Really nice, Bring the arms up to the ceiling, and then let's take it down and get into our first set of power workouts. So, dynamic and explosive is what we're gonna get into now. Get the heart rate up. We're doing a power clean to a push press. If you've done the glide board workout or the water bottle workout with us or the dowel workout, you may see that these are a little bit familiar. We're just gonna change them up a teeny bit. So we still start in a deadlift position with the glutes pressing back, holding on to our pillowcase lengthwise, just below the knees. When we come up, we're bringing it up to our chest as we come into a jumping half squat. Here's the jump half squat. Now, you have two options. You can either stand press up or explode up. 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Ready, set, go. And back down. Emily and I are probably going at different paces. You're probably going at a different pace from both of us. Totally fine. All we're looking for is good form. So go slower if it feels better. You can go a little faster if you can control it. And these are familiar to you. We've got about 10 more seconds on the clock. Hopefully you're breaking that first sweat here. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Next, we're going to do up, down, knees. 30 seconds. The arms are up overhead, a little more challenging, keeps the heart rate up. Or arms in front to take it down a notch. So I'm gonna keep the arms up. Emily, your choice. We're gonna come down on knee, knee, and then foot, foot. Doesn't matter which side you do as long as you alternate. So, little quick demo. Down, knee, up, foot, switch knee, knee, up, foot. Here we go, and down. The faster you go, the harder it will be. Choose to keep the arms straight in front, to keep the hands by the heart. Heart rate won't come up as high. Arms overhead, you're gonna get a bigger cardiovascular intensity, which means you're gonna be breathing heavier and harder, heart pumping a little bit more. Do what feels good, do what's challenging, but still be successful. If you're completely out of breath and dizzy, you're probably working too hard. Dial it down. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, come on down.
I just know I have the rest of this to get through.
Oh yeah. Next one is a low to high chop. Chops are a great way to get a full body workout. We're working a squat in, we're working a twist in, we're working an over press in. So full body. Emily, we're gonna come down to the side of our left foot, into the squat, knees even. So notice if you're swaying. I was gonna say sashaying. And then when you come up and over dynamically, like you're doing, if you're like pulling a lawnmower, or think about a bat swing. It's that intense.
Okay.
30 seconds to this side, and then we're gonna immediately go 30 seconds to the other side. Here we go. Down and up. Don't be afraid to breathe out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the lips. Keep your pillowcase as tight as you can. You'll work the arms more. If it's loose, not as much work. Good, we're almost halfway there. 10 more seconds. Smile, even if you don't mean it, because it's infectious. And when the muscles around the mouth smiling, it sends it to the brain, makes us think that we're in a euphoric state. Last one, come up, and then right immediately down, other side. Here we go. Down and up. Get that good twist. Down, feel the abs working, draw the navel in. Twisting is really important for rinsing out the spine, helping to remove toxins, and also aiding in digestion, moving through small and large intestine and the colon.
That's nice to know.
So keep it moving, knowing that you're working not only the outside, but the inside as well for total full body benefit. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Oh yeah. Next one is our X cross. So we're gonna take our mat, push it out a little bit. We're gonna unfold it by 1. So if you're on mats at home, just unfold it halfway. If you're on your carpet and you were using something to keep underneath your knees for softness, you can probably push it out of the way so it doesn't slide. We're gonna keep the towel folded lengthwise, put it down, and then it's kind of like a jumping jack on steroids. We're crossing left leg over right, come back open, right leg over left, come back open. Just a little faster. You can stay at Emily's pace, you can stay at my pace, you can create your own. Either way, 30 seconds of happiness and joy. And go. Hands go wherever you want. You can reach up and down and then bring the intensity up. You can hold hands in heart center. You can keep them on your hips. It is up to you. Do what motivates you and keeps you working at your fullest potential. Who's having fun? If you can laugh and breathe, then don't take things too seriously. It should be fun. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Nicely done.
Starting to slip.
Yeah. If you are, think about an imaginary line. You can move your towel, pardon me. If you're using a towel, that works too. If you need to move your pillowcase out of the way, move it out of the way. Guess what we're doing?
What?
Another round.
Okay.
Yay. So grab water if you need it. I think I'm gonna grab a little here. Let the heart rate come down naturally, just a few beats per minute, but still keeping it in that aerobic zone. Nectar of the gods. All right, right back to the power clean.
Okay.
Grab your pillowcase. Towel works fine as well if you have a towel. Right down below the knees, tushy out. Here we go. Don't forget to breathe. Land soft on your jumps. The reason why is not only just so that your neighbor isn't just underneath you, but more importantly, you're putting your strength into the muscle as opposed to the joint. We want to land soft. Let's make this the last one. And up, good. Lock out the joint, goes into the joint. Keep it soft, goes into the muscle. That's where we want the work. All right, we're back to our up, down knees. Arms are either forward or up. Here we go. Down and up. Smile. So, I forgot to switch. So we're about halfway there. If you were with me, now we're gonna switch other leg. If you're with Emily and you're going alternating each way, A, nice job. And then B, keep going. You make a boo-boo, just get right back in. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Nicely done. All right, low to high chops are next. Let's start on this side first, being that we did that the other way around last time. Just change it up. You ready? All right, here's our chops. Here we go. Down, up and across. Think about that twist. Draw your navel in to the spine. Working transverse abdominals, obliques, lower back, multifidus, quadratus, all those muscles that help us maintain good posture and form, and also keep us nice and long and lean in the abs. Let's do one more on this side, and switch all the way down, down and up. Check your feet. You'll notice I just adjusted because I was a little wide. It doesn't feel good. Look down at the base first, see what's going wonky, and then fix it up. Good, remember to breathe. Keep the glutes engaged. Really working cardiovascular here for calorie burn. Let's do one more. Good. As well as strength training for all the major muscle groups, head to toe. All right, so your choice. You can either put it down or push it out of the way. We've got our cross jumps.
I'm gonna do mine with that.
Go for it. All right, here we go. Cross over, cross, open, cross, open. Arms are up to you. And you guys are gonna see that the last 10 seconds, I'm gonna pick up the pace. If you wanna stay with me, you can. You can stay with Emily as well. Here we go. Quick, 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 quick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo!
I tried to pick it up for a little bit.
It's tough, definitely tough. So you don't trip, maybe move it out of the way. Ooh, okay. We are going to move on to the floor for a little bit of a slide glide upper body workout. So grab a towel, towel off. If it's particularly hot and you're sweating, remove the sweat, allow the body to breathe, allow the toxins to come out, and allow fresh oxygen in with water, and also, again, by removing that excess sweat. Okay, we're gonna keep the mats at half and then come down onto our knees. So you'll notice for these first 2 exercises that Emily is not going to be using the pillowcase. If you're at home, you're on a carpet, and you don't happen to have paper plates or a piece of cardboard, then you can opt to make the moves the way Emily's doing it, because then you don't need any props, just you and a mat. If you have your pillowcase and you're on hardwood or something that slides, stay with me. So let's move the water bottle out of the way. And then the first ones we're going to do is a lat slide out. So For this position, it's called mermaid position. You're going to bring one foot, sole of the foot, into the leg, and then the other leg is in kind of like a half M or half of heroes pose. We're gonna take the hands, reach them onto the floor, onto our slider, and then from here, kick the top leg out. Slide out, pull it in. Slide out, pull it in. If it's not sliding, stay with Emily. Good. Working the hips, working the abs, and definitely working the lats, triceps, and shoulders. So, creating long lean muscle, sculpting the body, working it from the inside out, bones to skin. Good, let's do 5 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, opposite side. Switch the legs. Let's get the hands set up. Wipe away some sweat off my chin. And let's get to getting. Here we go, extend that leg out. Perfect. Gotta make sure Emily wasn't gonna kick me. And reach out, and in, reach out, and in. You may find that one side's easier than the other. This side is easier for me.
It's harder for me.
I'm a little bit stronger, yeah. Because I'm stronger on my left, naturally being a lefty, and Emily right-handed, right?
Righty.
Uh-huh. We're halfway there. Keep working, nice and strong. Squeeze the booty. If the bum that's on the floor is uncomfortable, it may be that your IT band is a little tight, just triple up or quadruple up your mat. And the cushioning should make it all better. One more, pull it in, and release. Nicely done. Our next exercise is going to be a W. Looks like a lat pull down. Arms will be up, and then pulling into the chest. So, we're going to put our pillowcase down, and then come onto our bellies. From here, if you're staying with me, arms are long. We're gonna pull it up into a W, down, straight up arms, and down. If you're with M, you're going to do a pull down, pull the elbows in and down towards your body, perfect. Come back down, and now press the hands, lift up. Good. All right, let's get it started. Here we go, 30 seconds on the clock, and go. W, straight arms. W, and you guys probably recognize this, it's Cobra. Breathe through, keep the navel strong. If you'd like to lift your legs, you can, especially on this one, either straight or bent. My microphone is preventing me from doing the leg lift, so maybe Emily will do it for us. 3 seconds, 2, and 1, and down. Let's press back, child's pose. Take a little break. And then let's come back up. What's good is you can always use your pillowcase. That's a dab away if you don't have a towel. Okay. Next exercise is an ab sequence. So we're gonna come sideways, lying down on our backs. Head, neck, and shoulders are up. Legs are long. Arms are up overhead. 2 options. Option 1, full, come all the way up, behind the legs, and right back down. Option 2, come up, tap feet, and down. Emily, you're all ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. Here we go. All the way up on your butt. Hook under, and back down. Keep the abs nice and tight. Arms long, legs long. Make it meaningful. Each time you work, you're working to your fullest potential. Without challenge, there is no change. Keep going. We've got about 10 more seconds here. Really stay strong and focus. Draw the navel in. Let's do one more just for good measure. And all the way down. Catch your breath. And then let's take it all the way up to a seat. Okay, next ones are going to be a bridge to an overhead press. So we're going to keep the knees bent, hip distance apart, come down onto our backs. Arms are overhead, and then as we lift the hips up, we're going to bring our towel to the hips, straight up and down for 30 seconds. All right, Emily, you all set?
All set.
Good, heels underneath the knees. Perfect, here we go. Lift it up and down. Really squeeze the bum. Squeeze and down. If you're at home, and you want these harder, guess what? Leg lift and down. Leg lift and down. You're gonna feel your hamstrings working a lot harder. Single leg lift. 10 more seconds here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Let's come up onto the booty. Maybe grab some water, towel off, and we've got another round. All right, let's get set up. So we're gonna start out with our mermaid legs, and then we'll start on this side first for our lat slide out. Are you as warm as I am?
Warm, very warm.
Good, means we're working hard. All right, let's get set up.
Other side.
And let's do it. Good. All right, hands are down. Extend your left leg out, arms long, and then let's pull it in and out. Perfect. Slide it in, slide it out. Work the lats, work the abs, work the legs, push. Each time you do a strong push, you're working the glutes. Every muscle group is playing a role. Don't let it slack just because you think that, oh, I'm working this one, so this one doesn't have to be tight. Everything's engaged. Let's do one more and switch sides. All right, arms are out. Top leg, right leg is sticking out. Let's move my water bottle. Arms long, and here we go. Pull it in and down, in and down. Good. How you doing, Emily?
Good.
Good, remember, those of you on carpet, stay with Emily. Those of you that can do the slider, stay with me. And no matter what, as long as you're working, you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. Let's do 2 more here. Last one here, and release. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna come into our W's to our cobra pose next. So coming onto the belly. Arms long, legs long. And then again, those of you that would like to, you can also lift the legs and the arms. Otherwise, keep them down if it's more comfortable on your lower back. Here we go. W and cobra. W, slide in and up. Good. Really pull the elbows in on these. Work the lats, work the scapula, which are the shoulder blades and the little wingy guys in the back. Good, we're almost halfway there. Actually, more than halfway there. Good, let's do 2 more here. Keep it working. Pull, squeeze, reach long, lift up, and back down. Pull in, reach long, lift up, back down. Child's pose. Okay, we're back to the abs sequence. So, little dab and towel, and then let's come onto our backs. All right, arms overhead, legs long. Ready, Em?
Oh, no.
Take your time. Ready? Ready, Mama? All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Up, reach, and down. Remember, everything's engaged, so even on this down part, try not to slam the legs down and go bleh. Try to control it the whole time. Use your abs for the deceleration down. Don't forget to breathe. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was longer than 5 seconds, but.
It was.
I'm sneaky like that. That was the trainer count. It's always a little bit slower. All right, last ones are our booty lifts. So legs come into bridge position, which is heels close to the glutes, lined up to the knees, arms are overhead, and then you have 2 options, the lift or the single leg lift. Here we go. Up and down, up and down. Remember, if you're doing single leg, small lift, right back down, small lift, right back down, halfway there. Keep it moving, squeeze the butt, arms are long, up and back, up and back. You're working the chest as well as the lats in the back here. So keep the arms moving rhythmically. Let's do 2 more. 2 and 1 and down. Hug the knees into the chest. Good. Let's rock and roll up to a seated position on our feet. And let's take some water. So we've unrolled our mats and now we're ready for our cardio yoga exercises. The first one we're going to do is a wide-legged chair pose to a boat pose or Navasana pose with a little added Pilates twist in there. So let's reach the arms straight out in front or up overhead, your choice, and then sit down into Utkatasana. Make sure that all 10 toes can be lifted. Booty down, knees over the ankles, and then bring the chest up and back so you really feel it in the glutes. If you want more, arms are up overhead. You'll feel that instantaneous burn in the quads. From here, let's take it down to our bums for boat pose. You can keep the knees bent or legs straight, your choice. Inhale, arms up overhead, twist over to one side. Inhale, center, twist to the side. Inhale, center, one more time, twist, center, twist, center, feet down, and then right back up. Chair pose. Squeeze the booty, lean back. Nice and strong in the legs. Notice and make sure you can see your toes. So if you can't, lean it back. Feeling the burn?
Yes.
Good. Hold it for one more second then. Now come down. Whew. Navasana, boat pose. Maybe the legs are long, arms up overhead, and we twist. Center, twist, center. Again, twist, center, twist, center. Feet down, full standing. Back down, third set. Hold and squeeze. Remember, arms can be up or in front. Toes should be wiggling. Feel it in the bum. Knees
Shoulders
in
keep
alignment. Oh yeah. All right, bring it down. Boat pose. Here we go. Arms up and twist. Center, twist, center. Again, twist, center, twist, center. Feet down. Push it all the way up. Last time. Here we go. Squat down. We're gonna hold this one for a count of 5, 4, 3. Maybe you lean back. 2. Maybe you get lower. 1 and down. Whoo! Hello, quads. Arms up. Here's our twist. Center side. Twist. Center. One more time. Twist. Center. Twist. And center. Feet down. Sit up tall. Breathe. Smile. And then we'll move into our next sequence. So the next one is Padangusthasana, which is hand to foot pose. We're going to use our towel to assist. So what we start out with is rooting down in one foot. So let's have you guys at home root down in your left foot. We're gonna root down in our right. And then from here, hug the opposite leg in. Knee is in. From here, loop right over the foot and then reach out long. If you need to keep a bend in the knee, keep a bend in the knee. Otherwise, nice and long, shoulders are down, maybe even squeezing back. Nice, Emily. Hold it there. Now we're going to move to Warrior 3. Take your foot out, whoop, lost some balance. And now reach the arms long, leg back. Hold here. Think about reaching that leg up as you reach the arms forward, like you're creating a big, beautiful T. Once again, here we go. Hug the knee in, your right knee, my left. Woo, balance, hold it here. Loop it, find your Drizdi. So I'm gonna look down for a moment just so I don't fall. Find your Drizzy. I'm gonna find a spot on the floor. I would encourage you guys at home and Emily to do so as well. And hold. Practicing balance, you should feel it in the glutes in the standing leg as well as the quad and even in your ankle stabilizers. Small muscles that support the ankle. Release, and then reach forward, kick it back. Warrior three. Woo! Find the balance, find the balance, find the Drizzy. Oh, I got it. Thought I was going down on that one. Oh, and hold. One more inhale breath, and exhale. Hug the knee in, and then bring it down. Good, shake it out. Woo. Oh yeah, opposite side. All right, so you guys are gonna ground down on your right foot. Emily and I are on our left. Let's hug that knee in. And then Padangusthasana, hands to foot pose. Loop, and reach. Woo. So you guys can see, if I'm looking around, it's really hard for me to balance, but as soon as I find a Drizzy, so much stronger. Very little of the wobbles here, but if I start looking around, you start to lose the balance. All right, unhook, and then squeeze the bum, reach long, making that T. Oops, lost it there. Reach long, reach in that back foot up. Reach the arms, fingertips forward like you guys are reaching for Emily and I. Really squeeze the bum, feel it in the standing leg, and pull it in. Whew. Balance is challenged today. Squeeze.
Fatigue.
Oh yeah, most definitely. All right, here we go. Second round. Hook and reach. Good. For those of you that can get length through the non-standing leg, maybe you bring it up higher and then see if you can bring chest forward, shoulders down and back. A little harder to do that. Bend the knee, and then let's reach forward, warrior three. Focus on your breath. And bring it in and down. Oh, shake it out. Okay. This next one I'm really excited about because I think it's a really fun way to do warrior. If you've ever done triangle with a beach ball in the hands, the imaginary beach ball, same idea here. So we're gonna set up for triangle pose with your right leg in front, your left leg back. Emily, you and I are gonna be the opposite, left leg forward, right leg back. So we're gonna set up for triangle pose here, straight leg on both, arms up overhead, and then imagine as though you have either a beach ball or a pillowcase in your hands. And then from here, we're going to dive down to the front leg, your right, our left. Take it over, feel the right obliques. These guys really working to help you stabilize and hold here. Now, bring the arms up to the air, bend the front knee, your right knee, and now take it back, reverse warrior. Should feel like a really nice stretch in that side body on the right that we just worked. Bring it up to the ceiling, hands up, straighten the leg. Once again, triangle pose, holding on to our pillowcase. Really reach those arms long, Emily, reach them towards everybody who's watching us at home. Really nice. Strong in both legs, pressing into the pinky toe edge of the back foot, your left foot, and then really pushing into all four corners of your right foot, our left. Bring it up, bend deeply into front leg, and then reverse your warrior. Exactly, that's perfect. Good, gaze can either be up to the ceiling or down to the floor. Bring the arms up, straighten, and let's switch sides. Good, so your left leg forward and your right leg behind. I don't know why people think that yoga's easy. It's tough.
It's also a mind exercise.
Most definitely. I think that's
So
probably
wipe
why.
your mind of every thought so you can focus.
Amen. All right, set it up. Arms long. And exhale over. And hold. You guys are working those left obliques really strongly here, reaching out, so you're also working lats. Inhale, bring the arms up, bend the knee, reverse your warrior. The more you bend, the more you reach, the more you work. Feel that inner leg line working, feel the underside hamstrings working, feel the glutes working. Let's bring it up, straighten, and up and over. Towards your left foot at home, our right foot. Hold it here, really reach the arms long. For those of you that want to work harder, you can also do those W's that we were doing on the floor, the lat pull downs. Reach the arms up, bend, reverse your warrior. If you need a little kickstand, you can bring one hand down. One more inhale breath here. Remember, you're tearing the mat in two with both feet, pressing outside pinky toe edge right foot, four corners left foot, arms up, straighten, and release. Whew. Shake it out. Okay, last yogic sequence. We're gonna go into our crescent pose archer arm lunges. So I'm gonna turn around for just a moment and show you guys the back. So for archer arms, one arm down, one arm up, and then they come together, shoulders back. We're gonna use our pillowcases to give us a little bit more length. So pillowcase in one hand, and then you'll grasp behind and then slowly walk the bottom hand up to the point where you can get your shoulders open and back, chest open. So let's start off with your left arm up, right arm back. Yeah, 50-50 shot. Okay, so here's our archer arms. We're gonna bring your left leg in front, right leg back. And then as we're in crescent pose, lift the back heel so the heel is stacked over the toes, bend into the front knee, and then let's take 10 lunges here. It's down and up, 2, abs are tight, 3, shoulders back, 4, chest strong, 5, legs lengthen, 6, booty squeeze in, 7, smile on your face, 8, you're breathing, 9, you're having fun, and 10, you're done. Hopefully that was entertaining for you.
It was.
I was hoping I would make it all the way to 10 and still have things to say. All right, let's switch it up. Let's bring your right arm up. Woo. Our left arm back. Walk it up. One side may be looser than the other, so see if you can get a little more range. All right, set the legs up. Ball the back foot is lifted, not down, but lifted up nice and high. And here we go. It is down and up. Archer arms is a chest opener, heart opener, which is why we do it, as well as increasing the length in our shoulders. So it's a really great exercise for those of you that, again, are taking care of babies, leaning forward a lot. Maybe you're a hairdresser, maybe you're a chef, or maybe you sit at a desk all day and you're on the computer. Either way, we round forward. Great way to open up. So I'm gonna think we're at like 10 or 11?
Yes.
Cool. All right, let's bring it back. Okay, towel off, and let's wind it a little bit down and take a stretch. So let's bring the arms up overhead, and we're gonna take half moon pose here, or almost like steeple arms that we usually take, just with our towel or our pillowcase. Let's take it over to your left first. Feel free to close the eyes. Inhale the arms up, and opposite side. Inhale the arms up, and let's bring it down. Awesome. Let's grab some water, towel off, and then we've got one more sequence to go. Going into our strength training series once again. So you'll notice that Emily's going to do this without her pillowcase. I'm gonna stay with. So for those of you that are on a carpet, stay with Em. Those of you that have the ability to slide, stay with me. Same amount of work, just a little different. So our first ones are a side lunge. So for those of us that have our pillowcase, we'll fold it up and try it this way. If you find that it's not sliding as much, what you can also do, and what I'm going to do today, is put your foot in. Kind of like a sock race or a sack race when we were little kids, like relays. Those are always fun. Okay, come with your foot to the edge of your mat or onto your rug. And then from here, we're gonna slide out and in for our side lunges. 30 seconds each side. Ready, Mama?
Ready? I'm
All
just stepping.
Yes, so Emily, you're gonna step out and then pull it in. Perfect. Those of you with me, slide it in. Push it out, slide it in. Good. Lower you get, the more you work the tuchus. Hands can be heart center, on the hips. You can also use the arms anytime you need to pick it up a little bit, pick the heart rate up, pick up the intensity. Try to keep all 10 toes facing forward. So it's easy to make the foot turn out. See if you can turn it in, get that internal rotation to work the inner thighs. Let's do one more here, out and up. Perfect. Good. Next one we're going to do is a single leg squat. So from here, we're still gonna keep that one leg on the edge of our mat. The other leg is going to come in front. So Emily, you're gonna come onto your heel. We're gonna slide forward. Slide forward, single leg squat on this leg, and then back up. Here we go, 30 seconds. Slide it out and in. Want the arms? Reach them forward. A little more heart rate. 4, hands on hips. Sit it back, down, and up. Good. Halfway there. Sit that booty low to work it out. That's as much as I sing. That's it. 5 seconds. 4, 3. If you can't smile and laugh at yourself, then you're truly not having fun. And done. Good. Okay. Next one is a squat. Out. In. Stand up. If you're with them, you step. Ready, Emily?
Ready.
All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Out. Oh, I forgot the down. In and up. Squat down. Slide out. In and up. That's fatigue. Not enough oxygen going to the brain. Slide out. In and up. Squat. Out. In and up. If you're thinking, oh my gosh, my tush is on fire on this one side, it should be, because it's doing all the work. We're isolating that side, and then we're coming over to the other side. Good, come on up, and let's switch it out. Other side. Whew.
Not bad.
Okay, you either fold up your pillowcase, or you step in for your half sack race, and then we're coming into side lunges first. Okay, ready?
Ready.
All right. Do it. Out and in. Hands wherever you want, up and down, your choice. My only request is all 10 toes forward. Internal rotation now of this side leg. And out and in. Slide it, pull it in. That slide in is gonna work the inner thighs. That push off and in is gonna work the inner thighs. So make it as important as the out. The out might even be easier, it should be. This part, not so bad. This part, work. 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Good. All right, single leg squat. So now, those of you at home that want to ramp it up a little bit, you can keep the leg elevated and just do that back tap. Just to add a little bit more for those of you that might think these aren't so bad. But they're hard for me, so I'm gonna stay status quo. All right, ready?
Ready.
Here we go. Single leg squat and up. Smile. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Are you winded? Are you dizzy? Are you energized? Do you feel great? We're coming towards the end of our workout, so hopefully you should be a little fatigued, but feeling energized, stronger, motivated, and really excited, knowing that you are working your body to the fullest potential and that you're that much closer to your health, fitness, and wellness goals. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and up. Good. All right. See if I can get it right on the first one this time. So we squat, press out, pull it in, and up. All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, out, in, and up. Work your booty as you squat. Pull it in and stand. Good. Squeeze inner thighs, quads, ankles, core. Everything is working here. One more. Down, out, in, and up. Good. So, when we started the first 2 sequences, we did 2 rounds of each. Our yoga sequence, we did 1 through. This one we did 1 through. And here's why. We've got a grand finale. and it's coming down onto the floor here. If you did the glide board workout with us, then you know these exercises. They were probably one of the most cardiovascular and one of the most challenging. So fold up. Emily's going to do it without, and then fold up your mat once again into 4s. We're going to do this exercise for a full minute, and then I promise you we're gonna cool down. So if for the first 40, 45 minutes, you've been working to an 8 or a 9 out of 10, this is where I'm gonna ask you to work for that full 10 out of 10. So Emily, we're gonna come to the side, just so that everyone at home can see us. And we're doing the out in out slide, or the 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So you can either be on high arms or forearms. I'm gonna come onto tented fingers, and then place your towel, your pillowcase, your paper plate, whatever you're using, or nothing, underneath your left foot. You're going to come out to 9 o'clock, across to 3, out to 9, back down, out, in, out, down. Here we go. 30 seconds. Out, in, out, down. You control the range. It is a plank, moving plank. It'll keep your core strong. Notice if you're hyperextending in the elbows. I'm on a slight tented finger just because I have a little bit of a hand injury that I have to be aware of. I would recommend, if you can, being here on hands as long as it feels good. Let's do one more. It's out, in, out, and down. Switch, other side. Try not to take too much time. Keep the heart rate up. Last 30 seconds, Emily. Here we go. Right foot. Right, in, out, and down. Em, did you already do the other foot?
I did.
Okay, good. Stay with Emily. No big deal. Doesn't matter if you've done left or right first. Keep moving. Water bottles down. No big deal. This is our last hurrah. Stay strong. Stay with it. 10 more seconds. Stay strong. Core. Abs, booty, arms, shoulders. One more. And down. Whew. Those are killer, I know.
Yes.
So you see why we didn't do a second set of the first 4 exercises, because we had that to wait for. All right, let's stretch it out. So let's sit back onto our knees. For those of you who have funky knees, this is not gonna work for you, is my guess. So take Sukhasana, easy pose. So you can be here. You can also, if you liked it, take Mermaid that we started in. So whatever pose is comfortable for you, let's let the heart rate come down, deep breath up and in, and exhale down. Once again, inhale up. Exhale down. One more time, breathe it up. And exhale down. Let's bring the left arm up overhead. Grab it with the right wrist. For those of you at home, it's probably right hand, left wrist, and take it over. Feel free to close your eyes if it feels comfortable to do so. Let the eyebrows be heavy instead of squinchy. Maybe do a lion's tongue to open up and release the jaw. Bring the arms up. Grab the opposite wrist, take it over. Continue to let the heart rate come down. We're keeping the head above the heart. As we come down with the heart rate, we're not dropping the head below the heart just yet, because we don't want to cause dizziness, fatigue, and nausea. Bring the arms back up and down. From here, I'll come to the side to show you guys. Emily's going to stay where she is. We're going to do a different version of cat-cow here than we would normally do to open up the chest and the back. So from here, reach the arms behind you, lift the chest, lift the heart, just like we would if we were doing cow pose, and then round it forward, fingertips long, round the spine, and just like we would do cat pose. So it's basically a flexion of the spine, that rounding, and now we switch it, extension of the spine, that lifting of the heart, lifting of the chest. One more time, walk it forward, round the spine. And then walk it in. Good. All right, let's take a stretch for the legs. The last but certainly not least, sitting on your tushes. Maybe move the flesh out of the way. I've got a little excess underneath there that I gotta move. Sitting bones are down. Do a little dance. Arms up. Lead with your heart, not your chin, and take it forward so you can still keep head above the heart. If you feel like you can and you would like to, you can feel free to drop the head as long as it doesn't cause any dizziness. Because if you are working with the potential, the strength, the intensity that I know that you were, I want to keep you guys safe and healthy. So keep the head up unless it does not feel good on your neck. Should be feeling hopefully a stretch through the hamstrings.
Yes.
Good.
Feels great.
And then let's release. All right, all you have to do now is enjoy the rest of your day. Emily?
Bye.
Nicely done, sister. Bye, guys. Thanks again.